Your job's really easy. Is it really easy? You know, it's not as easy as you think it is. And I think a lot of people think that you could just walk around, tap somebody on the shoulder, and they could do your job. Well, you know what? I'm here to prove you wrong. Let's just see. Hey, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think you can do my job?
Probably.
It was the moment two morning TV fixtures meet up and team up. That was KSL's Casey Scott welcoming the guy we all know and love as Big Budah to our morning show team. Well, we wanted in on the hello. So Budah, welcome to KSL and to Studio 5.
My cheeks are hurting. I cannot stop smiling.
This is so lucky us. I keep saying
oh,
that,
you're too kind.
Lucky us.
You're too kind.
I was thinking this morning, you and I have both been doing this in this industry for a really long time, but our paths actually, I don't think crossed until 2 years ago. Do you remember?
Is this the Disney trip?
We were at Disney together. We were covering the opening of Star Wars, right?
Amazing. I had a blast.
It was so much fun. It was the first time I met you, and you lived up. You lived up to all the good rumors on the street. But I have a funny story because those are hard trips, actually. I mean, it's so fun to go, but you work hard.
Yeah.
And I had spent the day doing what I thought was a great job, delivering a ton of stuff to our social media manager. Get back to my hotel room. I'm excited to have some Disney magic time. Not in the hotel room. We were going to the park with my husband. We were going to go out and ride some rides. I'm clarifying now. I'm blushing.
She's with her family,
now I'm blushing. No, but I get a text from our social media manager, and she's like, "Budah's live at the after party." And I said, "There are no cameras allowed at the after party." She goes, "Budah's streaming on Facebook." So I had to drop everything. I sprint across the park because Budah's live, so now I have to be live. So I loved you, and then I was mad at you for just a minute.
Can I clarify that story?
What?
It was all luck. So I'm standing in the back lot, and I'm waiting for our handler to come and take us.
Yeah.
These two young guys come up. I don't know who they are. They look well-dressed. They look like they have money.
Yeah.
We start talking, whatever. They said they're waiting for their handler. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Whatever.
The lady that comes, she's like the chairman of the board of something.
Yeah.
I get to walk all the way to the front. They took me all the way to Luke Skywalker.
Oh
they thought I was with them. Brooke, that's how I was able to go live.
That's amazing.
It was a totally accident. I'm glad you brought that up.
Well,
so I go live,
thanks for
and
clarifying.
they let me. They let me because
so
they think I'm with him.
That's so
They took me all the way over to Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. So I'm standing there about to deliver my question. They realize my badge is the wrong color.
You're a media.
And they're like, yeah, you're supposed to be back there.
Who are you?
But I was able to go live for just like a 30 seconds or a minute.
Listen, if I have to be scooped by anyone at Disneyland, let it be Budah, because he's the nicest guy in town. You've been doing the TV gig for 20 plus years.
I started in California. I was doing, can I say another station?
Please.
Fox 40. I did Fox 40. I was doing radio out there and TV. And then I wasn't living the way I was supposed to live, as my wife would tell you. And she said, we got to go to Utah because you got to go back to church. That's just that's the Reader's Digest version. But that's why we came to Utah. It was a great place to raise families.
What first got you into broadcast?
I've always had this thing, I don't know what to call it, but I like to make people laugh, be the center of attention, but in a good way. Actually, I don't even know if there's a bad way, but ever since I was a kid. So I used to be in a family choir. When my sisters got old enough to sing the 3-part harmony, my dad relegated me to being the MC and the host. So my dad, he had a big calling in the LDS church. When we were in Los Angeles, we went around and we would set up the branches and Sunday schools for our African-American brothers. We were in charge of doing the Southwest LA. My dad was a 70. Back then, that was a big deal. I guess it was a big deal.
No.
It's still a big deal, I guess.
It's a substantial leadership position.
But that's what we were doing. So we would go to branch and just set it up. It was a cultural experience for me too, because if you've ever been to a Southern Baptist church, the way they have prayer is different from the way Mormons, LDS people like me have prayer. So if you can imagine, I'm just like this, and hallelujah. I'm like, are y'all allowed to do, what are you doing?
Brother?
I am, yes, praise the Lord. And I'm just like, Dad, are we allowed to do that?
But it kind of opened your borders.
It opened my eyes.
I love that.
I
love that.
Great upbringing.
You're a grandpa now.
3 times over.
3 times over. What's that like?
It's like a second chance at parenthood, if you will. I'm going to just say it. That's how I feel. All the mistakes and all the things that you did with your kids, they come to focus, and you want what's nothing but the best for your grandkids. Hi, Sete. Hi, Brooks.
Oh, I love it. What do they call you?
Hi, Sean. They haven't really figured out what they call me, except this. They know this.
Are you going to shape the name, or are you going to let them land into the name? Poppy, Papa, what?
Well, I
Culturally,
don't
is there
have
a name?
any naming rights anymore because
okay.
I ruined it for my kids. I try to have a basketball team. Kingsley, Jordan, Jalen, my wife found out, and the last two, she ruined my 5. She ruined my
aborted the
starting
mission.
5. She found out.
Well,
yes.
one thing we love about you, Budah, is you always come to play. So are you good for a little game?
I am.
We're going to play this or that with Big Budah. All right, buddy, this or that. Vacation or staycation?
Vacation.
Night or morning?
They all blend.
What is morning anyway?
Is there a morning? Is there a
Okay.
night? But if I had to pick, it would be night.
Really?
Yes.
Says the morning guy. Okay. Passenger or driver?
I'm probably more of a passenger, as my wife will tell you, because I like to tell her how to drive. Sorry, honey, that's just the way things work.
We want the wife story next.
No, you can't have her on.
Air guitar or air drums?
Air drums.
Give us a little. Yeah, buddy. Knew you were good
on.
for it. Test the waters or dive into the deep end?
Dive into the deep end.
Go, baby. Peanut butter, crunchy or creamy?
All of them together.
Speeding ticket or parking ticket?
Speeding ticket.
Working hard or hardly working?
Hardly working at hardly working.
Okay. And I'll throw you the hardest one last. TV or radio?
I like TV because it's visual radio. I would
There
say
you
that.
go.
I don't want to run out of time.
What?
I wanted to do this.
What?
This is a gift.
Oh my gosh.
So I also moonlight as the on-field MC for the Utah Warriors. They're the only professional team. You guys broadcast their games.
Yes, we do.
I asked them to please sign the ball.
What?
For Brooke, I need the entire team to sign the ball, the staff.
Stop it.
That's for you.
Stop it. Go
Yeah.
Warriors. I'm so proud. I'm going to get a case.
None of these guys got a ball signed by the team. Just you, Brooke.
I'm honored.
Just
Thank you, friend. We're so glad to have you. Welcome to KSL. Visit anytime.
Yeah.
I'm honored. Thank you so much.
Tell them you want me on more stories.
Oh, always.
But don't kick out Casey.
We'll take it. Catch. No. Budah and Casey together. Good team.